As you know, we review a lot of instruments, especially when it comes to guitars on our channel. But sometimes, just sometimes, there is a guitar that comes across us that we immediately connect to. As a guitarist, it is one of the most prime importance that you connect to the guitar that you're playing. So in today's video, we are going to showcase a guitar that has just arrived in India, which is one of the instruments that we will strongly recommend for beginners as well as intermediates. So if you're curious, just like us, about today's guitar, let's go on. So the guitar that we are doing today is also something that is done for the very first time in India. This has just arrived in this country and we thought we really need to check it out and how this is. Why this caught our curiosity is because this brand has never launched a solid top guitar in this price range ever. When it comes to the price range, let me tell you that this guitar is costing right now under 20,000 rupees in India. So the brand that we're talking about is Kepma. You must not be very new to this brand. They've been doing a lot of guitars in the past. However, finally Kepma has bought a solid top guitar which now fits the pocket of most of the guitar players. The model number of this particular guitar is F0-B and this shade is called Cherry Red Matte. Before we get into the specifications of the guitar, it's important to check out what it comes with. So let's check what's inside the box. Starting with the guitar bag that it comes along with, a good quality padded case with a durable handle and a very large size pocket. And it comes with backpack straps and something to hang on as well. Other than that, we get a welcome kit and let's see what's inside the box. You get a microfiber cloth printed with Kepma itself. We get 2 guitar picks to start with, 2 extra bridge pins that in case you lose your bridge pins or it gets spoiled, they have given 2 extra pins, and a very nice quality Allen key with a plastic protection over here so that your strings don't get damaged. Usually this particular welcome kit comes in their higher end guitars, that is 30,000 and above, and it's a great thing that they have added this into a guitar of this price segment. Other than that, they have also provided the guitar humidifier, which is not really a useful accessory when it comes to India because India is a very humid country in most of the states. However, if the humidity in your area falls below the 30 to 35% range, you can definitely use this. Now diving directly into the specifications, which is a part that we love. The top is a solid Sitka spruce and this is a HTT, that is high temperature torrefied top. That means when the high temperature is applied, all the oils and the moisture goes out of the top, and that means you get a more stable top at this price range. Very few brands or models involve themselves into this kind of a procedure. This helps in the stability of the top overall. The back and sides are layered mahogany or laminate mahogany, as you can say. The neck is NATO, which is again an alternate form of mahogany. We got strap nuts on both ends which matches with the tuning keys over here. Coming to the fretboard as well as the bridge, both are Indian rosewood, which is one of the best woods when it comes to fretboards and bridges. We really like the inlay that they've done on the 12th fret, which is a phoenix, which is pretty symbolic of rebirth, renewal and hope. Another very interesting specification is the fact that they have used bone nut and saddle, which is the most durable of its kind when it comes to guitars. The neck is also a very comfortable one. It's a C-shaped neck, so fits into the comfort of most of the persons. Even if you have small palms, this fits very well for you. Coming to the nut width, it's 43 mm, which is a standard nut width found across a lot of guitars. The strings that they have loaded is phosphor bronze strings, 12 gauge, very good sounding, very bassy. We love the strings overall right out of the box itself. Even the action that came out of the box itself is really great. However, that is not something that we really pitch, that you buy out of the box guitars. Guitars need to be set up and dispatched, otherwise you might run into very high action, rusted strings and whatnot. So we at John's Music ensures that the guitar is set up before it dispatches. Now coming to the finish, this is also something very unique to this particular guitar. This is not like what you see in the 1C series or the E series. This is a very mild finish, a water based paint, so it's almost a matte yet not a completely matte guitar. It comes under the satin finish guitars. It's not very dead matte, it is enough matte that gives it a very premium look. So that was all the specifications covered about the Kepma F0B Phoenix guitar. It is Time that we do listen to how this guitar sounds. So that was the sound demo of the Kepma F0B. I hope you are equally surprised just like us, because honestly that sound was pretty much like an expensive guitar which costs 40,000 or 50,000 and above. To bring that kind of a sound in a price bracket like this was a very amazing thing, and we felt it was very important to showcase this guitar immediately on arrival. The warmth, the balance, the projection, all of them were 10 on 10 points, and there is nothing really that you can expect from a grand auditorium size. More in fact, if you are a person who likes more bass, then of course a dreadnought size is great for you, but otherwise we generally prefer a grand auditorium size which is a balance of the bass, mids and highs. Coming to the pros and cons, like every possible instrument has. The pros first: great sounding guitar, very good warmth, very good balance, projection is great as well. Comfort, again pretty great, to be honest. Look wise, a very premium looking instrument. We couldn't ask for anything more in this kind of a price range, and even they have given a great quality die-cast tuning key for the tuning stability as well. So the specifications what they have been offered as well as what you are getting for the price is a great package. Another positive to mention is that this is one of the only entry level models in Kepma or across any other brand that has a bolt on construction. That means the neck is not stuck to the body, it's bolted on. This is not really a very important feature as a guitarist, but when it comes to repairs, this is something very easy to repair with, especially when there is a possibility of a neck reset on a guitar. Speaking of the negatives, the first and foremost point is that this guitar currently doesn't come in an electroacoustic variant. So if you want to use this on stage, you need to install a pickup on this guitar. If you are a person who just plans to use it at home for hobby purposes, this is already a great option. However, if you want a pickup installed by us, we have that option also available. When you order the guitar, you just need to add the pickup into your cart and we can get it installed for you. We recommend pickups by the brand called Double as well as Fishman. Both are great sounding pickups. When you install a Double OS1, you can make this guitar into a trans acoustic guitar, and if you're not wanting any of those effects, you can just stick to a standard Fishman pickup and this guitar becomes stage ready. So this is a negative in terms of that it doesn't come default with a pickup. It may or may not come in the future. We are not sure about that. It depends on totally Kepma's decision. Second negative to speak about is that this guitar is currently coming only in one finish. That is what you're seeing over here, the cherry red matte. We do not have the information whether new colors are coming in. It may or may not come. So if you are not into this kind of a look, this guitar is not for you. However, we strongly recommend checking out this guitar because this finish looks pretty premium as compared to your black finish or any other finish. The third negative to speak about is that this guitar only comes in one particular size. The Kepma E series, for example, has EDC, that is dreadnought size, EAC, auditorium size, and ES36, that is the travel size. This is now coming only in the grand auditorium size. So if you are into any other sizes than the grand auditorium, this series is not for you. Other than that, we cannot really think of any other negatives. Also, this is a more warmer sounding guitar. If you're into very bright sounding guitars, again, this is something that you wouldn't like. This is more of a warm and balanced sound. That is a choice for a lot of guitarists. And if you're a guitarist who's preferring a very bright sound, you might look for other options. Final verdict on the Kepma F0B. Great instrument which sounds amazing, feels amazing. The finish quality is also excellent. We haven't found even a single finishing error across the guitar. So we really like how it's performing overall. With added electronics, this guitar is stage ready and you can perform and rock on this guitar. The sound demo was recorded just with 2 mics. We do not add any kind of post-processing or effects or editing in any of the sound samples across our channel. So whatever you're listening is actually how the guitar sounds inside a room. And with all that specs and the sound quality, this guitar is now in our recommended list of guitars to buy in India, especially in the year 2025. So that's all for today. We have reviewed the Kepma F0B exclusively in India for you guys. If you have any further doubts or queries, feel free to reach out on our call and WhatsApp support and we will help you guys out. If you want a pickup install, that you can add to a cart and do as well. In case you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. The button is right there. It's not very difficult process. It keeps the support going on and we get very motivated to make more videos. In case you have any other ideas about making more videos, leave that as a comment so we know what our audience wants. In case you have already subscribed, thank you for being here and all the support you're showing on our channel. So that's all for today's video. The link to buy this guitar is in the description and there are coupon codes that you can even see on our website that will get you this guitar at a great price. Thank you again for all the support on our channel. See you soon with some more product videos and educational content. Until then, bye bye.